Yo, what's going on, people? My name is Casey, also known as Spirit Wolf, and today I'm here just to give you an update, what's going on and stuff. I know we were supposed to be doing. I've been off a little bit on my uploading schedule and stuff. That's because certain things have been changing. Currently, right now, I'm in the process of leaving one job to go to another, and yeah. But here's the thing. What? You know what? I'm trying to keep this as nice as possible, but you know what? Screw it. Screw it all. I'm fucking done. I am literally done with the current management system that is running the job that I'm working at. I work in a restaurant business and whatnot. And yeah, I understand that people like that need to make money because we're part of a corporation, so forth, the restaurant or the clothes and everything. Yeah, but you don't need to be a complete, utter ass hat. Uh, My manager does not need to be a complete and utter dickheaded tyrant who thinks he can run everybody's life. As soon as I told him I'm leaving, oh sure, yeah, and then he starts adding me to the schedule, more hours and everything. I'm like, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice on this day. So why are you doing this? And then of course he has to get upset with me because certain plans have come up and whatnot for me to do. You know, I have certain plans set up and whatnot that need to be done. It's personal, and you know what? If you're gonna get upset because I have personal priorities that need to take advantage of for the moment, that takes a top thing on my list of things to do. Don't get upset with me on what you want me to do. Don't get upset with me. You don't control my personal life. And you know what? I get that's the problem nowadays. When people like you have personal priorities over personal things, like say family or some other stuff, then yeah, that takes top priority than your job that you literally need to take a couple days off for. I took 2 days off for the stuff even he had me scheduled on those days. Like, yeah, I can't do this because I got this and this to do, and I'm sorry. He gets upset because I told him I could work. I never said I could work those days. I told him what was happening. He doesn't like that. He takes advantage of me, what I do, and that's the reason why I'm leaving. Who does he think he is? Who does my current boss think he is? If he thinks he can just do this, takes advantage of my time, and so forth, that gets pissed because I have personal things that need to be taken care of. He doesn't have that right. He doesn't have the right to judge on what I do. Yeah, I told him pretty much that I'm putting my 2 weeks notice on this day. This month will be my last month working here and so forth. And he's not adding any more hours, thinking I'll probably resign my 2 weeks notice and be like, oh yeah, I'm staying. I'm not staying. You're not going to ruin my life with your arrogance and ego. Who do you think you are? But yeah, and it's upsetting. It really is. And let me tell you right now, this is the same manager who literally caused a good portion of senior staff that worked in this restaurant that have been transitioned over when the corporate bought our store, bought our restaurant. We transitioned over. As soon as he takes control, a lot of people made a mass exodus out of there because of the way he treats us. He disrespects us. He's a tyrant. He's a dictator. We all try to go into corporate about this. We all try going to HR, but corporate and HR don't listen. Now, hopefully this new job I got set up coming along, which I'm still waiting for on an interview for stuff. And that's the funny thing about this one right here is because first off, today's June. It's June 17th, I think. I don't got my phone with me, but let's say today, June 17th. And I put my application in the first beginning of this month. Waited a couple days, went to go check on it. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, they'll take a look at it. Went back again to check on it and so forth. And like, oh yeah, the hiring manager went on vacation. I'm like, okay. Waited 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, for the hiring manager to get back. When I went back 30th, check on my application, you know what they said? Hiring manager resigned. Don't I have the worst luck out there? But me getting this job will give me a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. And I'll have probably most regular work hours and whatnot because they're like open from 10 to 9, so it's like regular work hours. You're not getting this hour, you're not getting this hour. It's all jumping around and whatnot, like it is with my current job. And that's because the GM there is a complete other dickhead. Now, what I'm saying is, if all of y'all have work in a corporation and so forth, and you're in a position where you feel like your current leader, general manager, and so forth is taking advantage of you, trying to ruin your life, gets upset with you for you taking personal priorities first, to take a couple days off to deal with that. And of course, when you let know this particular corporation or this HR, and they do nothing but take your current leaders to side, then you can tell that this particular corporation is corrupt and so forth. Now, I'm not saying all corporations are corrupt. I'm just saying this one in particular is. Leave. I'm going to say this now. The best advice I can tell you, don't fight it. Go ahead and set up another thing, job, situation where you can go and pretty much leave. It's the best advice I can give you. Don't fight it. And work at that job, or whatever money you can make, while also building your channel, which I am going to do, even though I'm a beginner YouTuber, which I am going to do. And I tell you right now that the upload schedule is going to change after this video, once I get my whole work situation settled in and whatnot. It will change. Now you'd be like, oh yeah, well, how come you weren't uploading these couple days? I'm like, well, like I said before, personal priorities took over. One of them was for my brother, my younger brother. And, yeah, he he was graduating and whatnot, so I was like, you know what, let's go do this. He went and got his hair cut so he can wear his cap and gown nice. He went to go take his driver's license test, and he would have passed. He would have passed. But the instructor failed him for almost causing an accident. I'm like, what? So I asked him, like, what happened? Like why, how'd you almost cause an accident? He's like, well, technically speaking, I didn't almost cause an accident. It was another car and whatnot, and like so forth. I'm like, what? So yeah, here's the thing. My brother was taking a test, and he was turning back into the DMV area where the DMV is located at, and so forth, or wherever you go to get your license. Either through DMV or private tutoring, hired instructor, or so forth for driving. Yeah. He was literally turning in back into the DMV when this one car literally runs a red light. Literally runs a red light. My brother had the light. My brother's light was green. He had the right of way for turning and so forth. The instructions say go ahead and turn here. Like, okay, he had the lights. He had everything going on. This one guy, girl, whoever, runs a red light into the middle of ongoing traffic. My brother has to maneuver out of the way so he doesn't cause an accident. And, yeah, he fails. He gets failed because it almost caused an accident when it wasn't really his fault. So, like, okay. I pretty much gave him the best advice I can give, and that's all. Go to a different DMV and work there. And so we're going to go on the 22nd to try this again, and this time he will pass. Because he's already bought a car, he's already got everything settled down and whatnot. He just needs his license. Alright, just wait until the 22nd. I'll take you up to this DMV, and then, of course, we'll get everything situated. Because he's ready. I mean, like, he just graduated from high school yesterday. He's ready to get out into the workforce and start making money for himself and whatnot. He's actually thinking about going into real estate, which is actually a smart decision for him. It really is. But back to the point, if you have personal, family priorities to take care of, say you got this right here going on, or you got this, remember, sometimes your job is not worth it, and your family is more important. But yeah, pretty much, I'm gonna be turning in my 2 weeks notice today, and if everything goes well, I'll have another job set up with a similar pay situation and whatnot, probably better benefits going on. That will also give me more time to stream, spend time with my family and so forth, and to do some other things. But yeah, if you feel like you're in a situation where your job is pretty much becoming too much of a hassle, then go do something else. Find another job. don't even try to argue or try to get your current leader in trouble or anything, because it's not going to work. And just go ahead and get another job. If that works out, congratulations. Use that for a time and do what I'm going to do is build my channel up. And hopefully this goes well. And then once I am able to do it full time, then we'll do it full time. Nice. Just want to give you all a status update on everything and whatnot, and hopefully some of y'all will take word of advice. And to those who are actually thinking about entering into the YouTube career, I'm going to give you the best advice as possible, because even I'm not that little daydream stuff going on. When you start, try to balance it out between your actual main job and this, along with whatever things you got going on for family, because that's a big thing right there. It really is. And pretty much do what you can. I'm starting to begin on this and whatnot, and I'm going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. Just persevere. If there are other guys out there that'll help you deal with YouTube starting up, listen to them. Watch them. But anyways, please like and subscribe to this video if you like what I said. And peace.